My name is Roth Powers, and today I'll be talking about the history of football and its impact on American culture. I'll be reviewing Walter Camp, the early history of football, the impact of football on American culture, and how football transmits ideals into all Americans. I played football for 3 years for the South Anchorage Buccaneers, both as a junior peewee and peewee. The National Football League, or NFL, has been around for over 100 years, and versions of football have been played since 1869. Football is a large part in people's lives. It affects families, friends, and even rivals. Over 9 million people play football, and fathers, coaches, and families help young athletes develop their skills on and off the field. Walter Camp is known as the father of football. He is best known for organizing the first games of football, for developing a line of scrimmage, 11-man team, and quarterback position. For those of you that don't know, the line of scrimmage is the imaginary line separating the teams at the beginning of play. Football is played with two 11-man teams, one on offense and one on defense. The quarterback is in charge of the offensive 11-man team. Football was once a very brutal sport. Players didn't wear pads, and the game was closer to a rugby-soccer mix. The first official game between two teams happened on November 6, 1869, between Princeton and Rutgers University. Other universities played variations of the game until Walter Camp and the Intercollegiate Football Association, or IFA, set up universal rules, many of which are still around today. Some of these rules include the line of scrimmage and downs. Teddy Roosevelt was a huge fan of football. He once wrote, "In life, as in a football game, the principle to follow is hit the line hard and don't foul. Don't shrink, but hit the line hard." Football is a lifestyle for many Americans. It includes weekend football games and family bonding. Football is indispensable when it comes to its impact on a plethora of public arenas, economics, and mass media. This shows that football isn't just a game, but that an entire industry is dedicated to sport. There's sports broadcasting, fantasy leagues, t-shirts, sponsorships, and much more. Kenneth Marcy also said football helps fans engage in certain types of pleasures, fulfilling their own desires through fetishism, voyeurism, and narcissism, and just a game. Football players and coaches are often people's idols, and young players grow up to set their goals towards them. American cultural ties to football. There are many traditions surrounding football. There are also rivalries that have cult-like followings. Some of the famous traditions include Super Bowl Sunday, Thanksgiving Day games, Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders, bowl games, and massive tailgate parties. The largest of these parties is in Jacksonville, Florida, every year for the Florida-Georgia game. This is one of the biggest rivalries in the country. It's been going on since 1904, and Georgia has a winning lead of 55, and Florida has 44 wins. The Army-Navy game and Red River Showdown between Texas and Oklahoma are also notable rivalries. I hope when you walk away from my presentation knowing more about the history of football and its cultural ties to America. Thank you.